Welcome to Queen Anne. This upscale neighborhood within the heart of Seattle has a rich history and is full of character, from the style of its homes to the wealth of activities that can be enjoyed within its borders. Hi, I'm Ruben from Seattle's Mortgage Broker. Perched on the top of Queen Anne Hill, you'll find some of the most iconic views of the city skyline within this neighborhood. So whether you're looking to find your dream home within the cultural elite, or you just love the 19th century style of homes that you'll find scattered around this community, come with me while we explore this neighborhood, which is one of the favorite places for Seattleites to roam. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more neighborhood tours and other content specific to the Seattle real estate market. Now, let's go. Queen Anne lies on the north side of downtown Seattle, within cycling distance to some of the city's famed attractions and job opportunities. Most of this neighborhood sits atop Queen Anne Hill, Seattle's highest named hill, but the official borders are comprised of Lake Union to the east, Interbay and Magnolia to the west, and the Lake Washington Ship Canal to the north. But despite having some of the best city conveniences on your doorstep, you can easily feel a world away from city living at the neighboring Discovery Park, Seattle's largest green space. And with Highway 99 running through the neighborhood, plus the nearby Seattle Ferry Terminal, you have easy access to surrounding destinations for when you need to immerse yourself in some of the Pacific Northwest's most stunning nature. As I mentioned earlier, this neighborhood has a rich history which contributes greatly to the character so clearly on display. White settlement of Queen Anne actually began after the landing of the Denny Party in Alki Point of West Seattle in 1851. In 1875, a great windstorm flattened thousands of trees along this hill, making the area more conducive for construction. By 1885, the area began to be known as Queen Anne, after the Queen Anne style of mansions that were being built up by the hyper-wealthy in the area. Many of the residences also enjoy stunning views, making Queen Anne one of the most prestigious neighborhoods to call home in the city, where you can still find these Queen Anne style homes scattered around. Most of the residences also enjoy stunning views, making Queen Anne one of the most prestigious neighborhoods to call home in the city of Seattle. Now, don't let all this talk of grandiose homes deter those of you with a more moderate budget. There's actually plenty of options within Queen Anne for homes that sit in the city average or even below that kind of price range. We'll get more into specific home values in just a bit, but it's nearly mid-morning, so we should probably do what all Seattleites do when roaming their neighborhoods, and that is to get a stellar cup of coffee from a local business. Queen Anne is famous for its steep streets that can get slick in winter months. Now, these streets lead to the top of Queen Anne Hill, which is where you'll find the delightful business district. Here is where you'll find the first-rate boutique shops and eateries along Queen Avenue North between West McGraw and West Gaylor Streets. This is also the location of the popular farmers market that runs weekly between June and October and is a neighborhood highlight. And just a few blocks from the shops, you'll find the West Queen Anne Playfield, which is home to the Queen Anne Community Center. The Community Center is a hub of fun, learning, recreation, and leisure. Many local residents volunteer their time at the center to run before and after school programs for kids of all ages, as well as a gym, childcare, a game room, and more. Then there are regular senior programs such as yoga, tai chi, Zumba, and aerobics, to name a few. The West Queen Anne Playfield is also home to other events that run throughout the year, such as Queen Anne Days, which bring bounce houses, food, a beer and wine garden, and vendors. Then there is the parade and sidewalk sale, as well as family fun nights. Now, we've already spoken a little bit about the history of real estate in this area. Now let's dive a little deeper and look at the full spectrum of options available to those looking to invest in Queen Anne. Now, I use the word invest intentionally because Queen Anne has a high concentration of renters. In fact, of the population of 36,000 people, 63% of those are renters, compared to the Seattle average of 52% and the statewide average of just 36%. So if you are one of those renters who lives in Queen Anne and enjoy the lifestyle and are looking to make your home a little more permanent, or perhaps you're moving into the area for the first time, consider buying over renting. Because when you rent in an area like Queen Anne, it is not uncommon for your housing costs to increase by 10 or even 20% a year between the rising rental rates coupled with other factors outside of your control, such as HOA hikes and the like. Now compare that to those who purchase, whose principal and interest payments remain consistent over the life of the loan, coupled with the fact that the value in that real estate is likely to increase in the same way that the Seattle real estate market is famed for. And while you might be someone looking to purchase a home in Queen Anne with a budget of millions of dollars, that simply doesn't need to be the case. In fact, there are plenty of single-bedroom comfortable condos and apartments in the $300,000 range. And in fact, the median sales price of homes in Queen Anne sits just below the city average of $900,000. And don't believe the rumors that say you need to have a 20% down payment to get your foot in the door. That's simply not the case. Contact Seattle's mortgage broker today and we can discuss what options might be available to you. I'm back on Queen Anne Avenue North for a spot of lunch at Big Mac's Burger Company. This gourmet burger joint serves twists on the classic American hamburger chains. From their simple ingredients to their menu item names, the theme of upscaling good comfort food is clear, and it's easy to see why this is becoming a favorite local eatery in Queen Anne. Whether it's menu items such as the Big Mac's burger, the herb toss fries, or the added benefit of being able to enjoy a nice cold beer with your food, it's clear to see why this is a popular favorite with the Queen Anne crowd. So I mentioned before that Queen Anne oozes character, and I think this comes in part from the quaint business district and the classic architecture. But where it really comes to life is when you mix in the cool Seattle vibe that knows how to have a good time in a creative way. Take one of my favorite businesses in the city, for example, Seattle Hot Tub Boats, where you can rent a hot tub and take it out onto Lake Union. Yes, you heard me correctly, a hot tub boat rental. These boats were designed and built in Ballard, and the launching site is right here in Queen Anne. The boats have built-in Bluetooth speakers, joystick navigation, a place for your food and drink, and stay at a toasty 104 degrees. So year-round, you can have the coolest bachelor or bachelorette party, a birthday celebration, an anniversary, or simply enjoy an easy Sunday with some friends. This is without a doubt one of the coolest and most unique attractions to be had in Seattle. Well, you can't spend the day in Queen Anne without stopping at Kerry Park. This boasts the most iconic view of the Seattle city skyline by far. If you've seen practically any movie or TV show set in Seattle, then you've likely seen it before. Come at a sunset with your date, and if you're lucky to come on a clear evening, you might well be treated to one of the best views around of Mount Rainier. Well, that about wraps up our tour of Queen Anne. If you liked this video, if it was helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tap the notification bell. If you could see yourself living in Queen Anne, or anywhere else around Seattle or Bellevue for that matter, then please give us a call or visit our site, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.